Yo, Big Kids back up in here on another episode of the Drake Fall Off. We're about to be going over Drake's lawsuit is a disaster. This new information just destroyed his case. Yeah, this is something good to react to. You're not going to want to click off this video. You are not going to want to click off this video. And I will leave a link in the description. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it. Uh-oh.
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, My daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy.
All makes sense. The lawsuit is why so many rappers basically took back what they said about Drake. UMG has been monopolizing the music industry. In fact, they either own or have a joint share in pretty much all the major labels across America. If Drake were to win this lawsuit, the money that will be going to fund some of these labels will be going to Drake.
The backstage battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake is reaching a boiling point. It's becoming crystal clear. Everything Drake is doing with this lawsuit boils down to one thing: revenge Kendrick after performing Not Like Us on the biggest stage in the world.
Drake is making big changes to his lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us.
Yeah, but the thing is, people think that he's suing Kendrick. He's not suing Kendrick. He's not suing Kendrick personally. He's going straight after UMG. But if he was to win, who's to say that he won't spin the block and do so? I mean, he still look bad. He still look bad. Because you this hip-hop artist / singer, and you talking about, I gotta beat the case. I can't snitch on nobody. Oh, really?
But why? He claims UMG secretly pushed the track to damage his reputation while profiting off the drama. The song accused Drake of serious crimes, and he says it led to real-life threats, including a shooting at his home. UMG is now trying to get the...
I don't know. These people saying Drake chorused that. And he had the security name van in his name or some shit like that.
Case thrown out, but Drake is revising his claims, so this isn't over yet. Is this just industry politics or something bigger?
Insider sources reveal that Drake is panicking as the song performed at a stadium of over 100,000 people, with millions more watching at home. And honestly, seeing the entire world celebrate the track that shook up your career, that's a nightmare no artist wants to face. But at this point, Drake has to face the reality of how things got here. Drake's ongoing battles against his label, his critics, and even the culture itself prove one thing: he's stretched way too thin.
Hey Joe, why is Drake suing Kendrick Lamar?
Dramatic irony number one, actually Drake is not suing Kendrick Lamar. He is suing his label, UMG, his distributing label, which actually happens to be Kendrick Lamar's distributing label as well. So he's suing them for defamation, which is interesting because some may sue some.
But you got to think, how many people Drake done defame? He's still defaming people. You defaming Lucien Gray's daughter-in-law. You defamed a lot of people, bro.
Someone that makes a statement, he's suing a label that he believes is publishing a statement, publishing statements that Kendrick said about him in a battle record.
Trying to fight on multiple fronts isn't the kind of move you'd expect from a veteran in the game, but somehow, here we are. Some of his most loyal fans believe this lawsuit would be a power move, one that would put him back on top. But instead, it's done the opposite. The headlines aren't shifting in his favor, and his influence seems to be slipping further by the day. And now, Universal Music Group isn't backing down. In a shocking move, UMG has fired back with a massive 144-page countersuit against Drake's original 81-page filing. That's right, they didn't just respond, they came swinging. This is no longer just a legal battle, it's a full-scale war.
Stay scheming, Drake says. Tell Lucian I said I'm tearing holes in my budget.
Tell Lucian I said I'm tearing holes in my budget.
Did Drake call you up after that and say, hey, I need more money for my project?
If ever Drake or whenever Drake calls up and says he needs more money for his project, I give it to him.
And when you
Not no more. Not no more. Drake gonna miss that. Definitely.
dive into the details, you'll be shocked at how far this situation has spiraled. UMG's aggressive response wasn't just unexpected, it was unprecedented. This isn't just about business anymore. It's personal. Filing this lawsuit may have been the final straw, and any chance of Drake mending ties with the label completely destroyed. What started as an attempt to silence Kendrick may end up being the single most damaging decision of Drake's career. The situation is now bigger than anyone could have imagined. When Drake first filed the lawsuit months ago, most assumed it was just a desperate reaction to the nonstop trolling.
It was.
But when it became clear,
It was. He's emotional, man. That's how he react. Oh man, I got to do something. They can't just do this like this. They try to shift the blame on UMG. No, not this time.
clear that he was serious and that he was really trying to take a rap battle to the courtroom, the culture started looking at him differently. No one saw this coming. The fact that Drake took it this far proves just how disconnected he is from the culture that built him.
It cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God. And it cuts his soul.
I don't know, Kanye. You was in the back seat holding them niggas' plate, man. You was holding them niggas' plate while they was eating, man. I ain't like that scene right there. In front of your girl.
It's no surprise so many people are calling this move anti-hip-hop. Because let's be real, it is. A lot of fans are asking, why didn't Drake just sue Kendrick directly? After all, this whole case revolves around Not Like Us. Well, that wasn't a mistake. It was calculated. Drake's real goal wasn't just to
Hey, why they put this picture in there, man? This Kanye girl right here. She got all the
go after Kendrick. He wanted a face-to-face with the real power players, the top executives at UMG. He thought forcing a legal battle would put pressure on the label and make them listen. But instead of folding, UMG hit back hard. Their massive 140-plus page counterclaim is their way of proving two things. They're confident they'll win, and they're determined to make Drake lose publicly. If you haven't been keeping up, trust us, the details in UMG's legal response are insane. They're not just arguing against Drake's claims, they're dismantling his entire case. They've labeled him a sore loser and laid out a case that paints his lawsuit as nothing but fabricated lies. UMG is flat out accusing him of twisting the truth to make himself look like a victim, when in reality, he was the one who started this entire mess. And honestly, they have a point. It was Drake who set off the chain of events that led to his own downfall.
All makes sense. The lawsuit is why so many rappers basically took back what they said about Drake. UMG has been monopolizing the music industry. In fact, they either own or have a joint share in pretty much all the major labels across America. If Drake were to win this lawsuit, the money that will be going to fund some of these labels will be going to Drake.
But what's even wilder is that he's now using the legal system to...
But I don't think that Drake could sue for an amount that they can't just pay Drake for. Like they money, we gotta think. Their money is years and years upon years long. Like their money is long, bro.
Save face. Even if it means throwing the very label that made him under the bus. He's asking the world to buy into a lie. But here's the problem. He's no longer in a position where people believe everything he says. And yet that's exactly what this lawsuit is. An attempt to rewrite history. Filing a defamation case in Texas. That was supposed to be his secret weapon. His way of tipping the scales in his favor. But guess what? UMG saw it coming. Their legal team has reportedly found a loophole in the Texas Citizens Participation Act. and they're about to flip Drake's own strategy against him.
Drake is making big changes to his lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us.
And UMG's legal salvage the situation. And
Yeah, I think this thing is repeating itself.
if UMG destroys him the way they plan to, it could deliver a massive hit to his legacy. He needs to be careful.
He already took a massive hit to his legacy. You dropped a 21 song album. What is it? 22, 21, 20 song album, and only 2 of them everybody feeling? Only 2 of them? Nokia and I Want a Hug or something like that? Ain't nobody rocking with that album, man. Joe Budden said Nokia is out there fighting for Drake's career. Damn. You got 1 song that's keeping you afloat, bro, off of a 22 song album with Party Next Door. Woo, it's looking bad. Definitely looking bad. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this fall off. Does it need to be studied? Or is he going to come back and reclaim the crown? Is he going to reclaim the throne? What y'all think, man? Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.